Hello everybody and welcome back to the Valley of the Old Farm. So today what we're going to do is spray every single field. Now we don't actually have a sprayer, which is a problem, but I do have a solution to this and I'll come on to that in a second. Now what we are going to do to begin with is actually sell this tractor and the spreader and the muck fork, all of which we've either got a bigger version of, we've got a bigger spreader, we've got a bigger muck fork, and to be honest we've got a bigger tractor as well, but we've got too many tractors anyway. So it's going to be good to get some money back and sell this one. Now it's not the tractor itself, I do love the tractor, but the main reason for choosing this one is because we actually don't use it. We never use it because we have other machines that can do its job better. I suppose you could say that the second reason for getting rid of it is really because on Ballincraig Estate, my other series, we have loads of Massey Ferguson tractors this sort of size. So we're just sort of flooding the market, if you know what I mean. So it's just best if we try and keep it to one series instead of having the same stuff on multiple series. Keeps it a bit fresher. But before we do sell it, we're going to actually go over to field number 26 because we do have 27% fertilizer in the back of here. And field 26 is the only field which is lagging behind with the fertilizer anyway. So we might as well use this up. We've paid for the fertilizer. We'll be basically throwing money down the drain. So yes, step 1, do field 26, fertilise it. Step 2, sell this whole lot. And yeah, step 3, go and jump into our brand new but yeah, rented sprayer. It is just a one-off thing. Here it is, field number 26. I'm going to try and cut down on the amount of time lapses I do. Now the thing is with the time lapses is they really do aid me to do a lot more in each episode. Because I don't like to go over 30 minutes really. I know that a lot of people do like long videos, but to be honest, whenever I sort of watch my own video back, which I don't do very often, but when I'm editing it, which I have to watch, I sort of feel that if I don't time up certain jobs, you just sort of think, come on, let's just move on to a different job now, we've been on this one for too long, and doing the time lapses really does allow me to progress pretty well. So yeah, the videos are shorter with a time lapse, but I would say it's more enjoyable to watch, but that might just be my opinion. I have said this before, and actually the overall response was that time lapses are better. So I think I'm going to stick with time lapses definitely, but I'm not going to probably have them quite as dominant in the videos, because at the moment I would say there's two, well definitely one, sometimes two time lapses per video, sometimes three, which might not be a bad thing, but I know that a lot of people do like it when I ramble on. I don't know why, but it's true. Rambling seems to be a good topic to be on, so if I can think of some things to ramble about, that should go down pretty well, hopefully. Just thinking off the top of my head of something to ramble about, and well, I did want to mention the the Modern Classics DLC again, because now I've actually used it properly. I'd just like to solidify my initial opinion of it being good, and yeah, I really do think that it is definitely worth the money. And the reason why I say it's worth the money is because it is actually pretty cheap. The price of the DLC, that is, not the quality of the mods. The quality of the mods are very high. It's €4.99, and I really do think that is a bargain. Because, well, I know that the official Giants ones, they're very good quality as well, but they can be like £15 or something, €15, and yeah, you do get quite a bit in them. But I would say the Modern Classics pack, or Modern Classics DLC, so you get a very similar amount of equipment really, for a fraction of the price. I'm not trying to make the Giants ones sound bad at all, because I think they're fantastic as well. It's just, I think they're slightly overpriced. I do, a bit. Okay, that's done. I wouldn't say they're too far off, but maybe just a bit overpriced. But no, the Giants official ones, very, very high quality. That's why I love them. So I would buy them anyway. Of course, if the price was ridiculous, then I probably wouldn't. But yeah, I do think that all the DLCs so far have been pretty amazing. But yeah, the Modern Classics DLC, definitely want to go for if you're into that kind of stuff, because it's really affordable and good quality. So just thought I'd put that out there. Okay, so here we are back in the town. Somehow we're still being slowed down by a car. Actually, it's doing about the same speed. Oh, they're going to hit the man. Oh, crikey, that should have been censored. It is a ghost. And now it's time to make our money. I think we established it was something like 22,000 plus 20% for the tractor. The front manure fork won't be too much, probably 1,000 or so. And the spreader, that should be a few thousand, hopefully. But if we just put the whole lot into here, we should... Oh, the front loader too, of course. Yeah, forgot about that. Oh, it's weird. It's disconnected. It's only 767. Tractor is 21,650. That's pretty good, but we have to maintain it first. And the fertilizer spreader, 4,600. So we're on £57,000 again. And we already have the sprayer. So that is not bad at all. I did actually notice that it is great demand on wool. And we do actually have 2 full pallet loads of wool. So we're going to go and sell those as well. I mustn't forget. If I forget, then please do shout at me in the comments. But yes, we need to do this first. The problem is this is going to take a while. And you may be looking at me thinking, good grief, you've gone for the biggest sprayer. It really is because I want to get it done. We've done a lot of fertilizing and stuff like that. And it is just something I want to get through in one episode, do every single field. And this should be a good way of doing it without a time lapse, or maybe with a reduced length time lapse. Because it should do it so quickly. We should be able to do each field in seconds. Of course, we do have to go over to the farm first of all to go and refill it. And that is probably going to be quite expensive. I think it's the first time I've properly used this sprayer. It's very futuristic in here. I feel to be driving a spaceship. Right, so here we are. Now the fertilizer refill point is in there. I think that's fuel. This one here. Hopefully we can fit in here. I didn't think of that actually. I don't think it's too tall. Oh, there is a weird bale spike in front of me. There we go. Oh, easy. So that's refilling. It is going to be, I would have thought, quite expensive. We're going to have to do a full tank load, definitely. And we're going to be focusing on the arable fields here today. We're going to do all the arable fields, which I'm going to have to remind myself of. I think it's these two up here, 2 and 6, and then we've got 53, 54, 25 and 24. And I think that's it. 26 and 93 are grass, and 62 and 65 as well. So basically quite a few. That is full. We'll start here, as close to the farm as possible. So we're looking at field 62 to start off with. And that's probably about the sprayer's width, that field. So it should take all of 30 seconds to do, hopefully. It is big scale stuff, but I'm just wanting to do it fast, basically. So, how to go about this? I don't know. Maybe just go around the outside. Just lower that boom a bit. And we'll see how we go. So 7 miles per hour, that's not too bad. I'm hoping it's just going to be one lap of the field. Try not to miss too much. It is nice to use this sprayer though, because it really has been a long time since it was released, and I've never really used it properly. I might have used it once or twice, but never properly. When I say used it, I pretty much mean drive it down the road. Gonna have to back up. But I think you get the idea. Very large working width here. So spin round and we'll finish off. Finish off field number 1. Actually, I've got to say that field is a bit bigger than I thought it was. I did think it would be about the same width as the spray's boom. But it did use 7% of the fertilizer, the pesticide that we've got in here. So next we've got field number 65, which is at an unknown stage. I'm not quite sure what's up with that field. I think, from what I can remember, it's actually at the same stage as all the other fields, because we did boost it quite a bit with the fertilizer. It was the last field that we ever purchased. But we'll head over there, and we'll spray it if it can be sprayed. And we'll get that done as well. I think the fields we should do time lapse, because we are going to have to do a time lapse. I think it'll be 4 of them. I would say it would be 2, 6, and then 24 and 25, and we'll do 54 and 53 in real time. Here is our field. It's actually looking pretty good, and yes, it is at the same stage as all the other fields, which is a good thing really, because otherwise we'd have to come back to it later, which I was not really wanting to do. And we can have the boom a bit taller with this field, a bit higher, because of the taller crop. Very yellow. Incredibly yellow. Almost blindingly yellow. Now I've actually as well, just last night actually, bought a new laptop. What I do is I actually upload all my videos on my laptop, because then I can leave my computer free to do other stuff. And I don't like to leave the computer on overnight anyway, because it's just a waste of power really. The laptop uses much less power. But that probably can't be said as much for the new laptop, because it's actually a gaming laptop. I've saved up for it, and I'm hoping to actually do some even more videos on the laptop as well. I'm also hoping at some stage, I have no idea when, to live stream, but I've hit a tree. Sorry, that was just bad timing. But no, there doesn't seem to be a great deal of progress with any kind of internet upgrades. So, I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that one, I think. We're still going strong with the amount of liquid fertilizer we have. Still only 16% used, which is not too bad. So, I think, yes, what we'll do is we'll finish off with the two fields in the middle of the forest, which is field number 53 and 54. And in a second, we will actually move on to the time-lapse, get the time-lapse done, so that you can enjoy 4 fields being done around the more of the outskirts of the farm. And then we'll come back to the 2 in the middle, much closer to the yard. And then we're going to have to go and sell the wool, because that is definitely going to be worth it, with it being a great demand. And you absolute painful drivers, look at you swerving around all over the road, going about 3 miles per hour. Ugh. Fuming. Well, believe it or not, it's actually going to turn out to be the perfect amount of liquid fertilizer which we've put in here. Somehow it is the correct amount for the entire farm. It couldn't have been better. So yeah, as soon as we finish this field, which is our final arable field, I think, unless I have missed one, but I don't think I have done. Yeah, we're going to take it back to the store, which isn't too far from here, and then we mustn't forget at all to sell these 2, possibly 3 pallets of wool, because the price is so good. At least I'm assuming it's good, because it came up on the screen saying it's great demand. I don't actually know the price, but it must be pretty good. We're playing in real time just to maintain this deal, kind of taking the easy option by doing that, but yeah, I mean, it's been honoured to us, so we really do want to be taking it. Let's just finish off this field. There we go. Right, so when we get to the bottom of here, I'll check the chart and we'll see exactly how much the wool is worth per 1,000 litres. I'm hoping for £8,000 or something. That would be absolutely amazing. But it has been a joy to use. So pleased that I managed to use it today. I know it might be a controversial thing to use for this map, but no, because we're not buying it, I'm not really too bothered. And it's turned out well. It would have taken us forever with a smaller machine. And we're left with 2%, 86 litres. Absolutely incredible. So here we go. Oh, better show you that first. Dark blue, these are all dark blue. Light blue ones you see should be grass fields. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I've covered all the fields we need to. Right, so if we go across, should see the blue, oh wow. £9,383 per 1,000 litres. Whew, that is a lot of money. Right, quickly to the store to return this, and then over to the main yard, and I think we'll probably put the pallets onto the back of the Unimog. I'd say it's the best way of doing it. We've only actually owned it, or had it, for 0.6 hours, which is obviously a good thing, because we'll be charged again when it hits 1 hour. So the fee really has been nominal, really. Oh no, I'm still floating from when I did my screenshot. As fun as it is to hover, or float, I think we can do without it. Right, we're going to have to wait for a worker to pick us up. Oh, that's so annoying. Well, we're here, and actually, I don't know if I have a pallet fork. We must have a pallet fork, because I've moved them before. Well, what we'll do is we'll just back up here for a second. As we have the trailer attached, we'll use the trailer, but we'll still use the Unimog. And yeah, maybe I use the Massey Ferguson, that'd be so typical. Well, I can have a hunt about. There is something here. I should think it is the pallet forks for the tractor. Yes. It is, I think. It is. Great. Luckily, all is not lost. We have this tractor pretty much next to the forks anyway, so let's drop this off. And we'll put that attachment. Well, we'll put that attachment on the front of here, and we'll pick these ones up. So there are 3. Technically, there's 2. The third one is probably only about 1% full, but with the price being so good, it's still worth it. Let's see. Please be about 20%. Please. Wow, it is. It's 21%. That's really good. So, we'll pile them onto the trailer. Hopefully they don't fly off. I think we can strap them. There's the first one. And then the 2 very expensive ones. You wouldn't have thought there'd be so much money just sat there, but actually there is. We must have almost £100,000 worth of wool. Or is that just exaggerating it? To be fair, I don't know how much is in each pallet. I thought it was about 5,000 litres, but I may be wrong. Oh, it's only 2. Okay, I'm totally wrong. Maybe there's about £50,000 worth. But still, that's very good. Yeah, that would be extreme. £100,000 for 2 crates of wool. Crikey. Don't want to push the other one off the other side. That'd be Embarrassing. Just like driving with your steering column up. And there is the third pallet. Okay. I could have put the ramp up earlier actually. Just nudge it on a bit further. It's the hopping pallets. There we go. And can we strap? Oh, I thought we could. Oh well. Should be okay. So the sell point is wool. Makes sense. That really does have a lot of sense to it. Right, okay, so it's top right hand corner of the screen. Well, pretty much the top right hand corner of the screen. Basically, next to field 26. That should be pretty easy. It's certainly a good way of transporting things quickly, although that pallet has slipped because I can't strap them on, so I have to just take off cruise control and hopefully when we take the corner up here it doesn't come flying off, otherwise we're going to have to go all the way back to the yard just to get the tractor and reload it. So yeah, slow and steady is going to really speed things up here. So I'm assuming this is the entrance. Yep. It is, yeah, I've been here before anyway. And here is the wool sell point. So, is it low enough to... Oh, it is, yeah, that's selling, good. So there should potentially be a fair chunk of money. Like I said, I have no idea how much, I'd guess around £50,000, but we will see. That's all selling in one go, perfect. Well, it's money which I think we deserve. It's nice to see a decent bank balance again. £41,517. Well, that's not bad at all. Very pleased with it. So, we're going to leave it there for today. Thank you so much for watching once again. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.